Hey everyone, welcome to this about channel and thank you for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing. Put the post notification on for you to be notified every time I post a video. On NickiMinaj, recently they updated her plaques and there were 3 singles that came out more than 10 years ago. Based in the Trap is 3 times plaque. Vavavoom is 2 times platinum, and Starship, which is supposed to have been diamond by now, they gave it 9 times platinum. I'm sure Nicki Minaj has always been saying that labels are the ones that make calls to update plagues. Let's get that in our minds. Now, as for Starship, everyone knows it's diamond, and I'm sure chat data knows it's not supposed to be 9 times platinum. Last time they updated Starship was more or less than 10 years ago, so make that sense to us. We all know that Cardi husband Offset obviously is the one who has made Kenny Petty, Nicki Minaj husband, to serve up to 120 days on home detention, allegedly for making threats, remarks toward him specifically. So yeah, tell me talk about that. Since Nicki did pay them dust, their songs Bongos is flopping, and Offset want to attach himself with the album that is about to drop. Obviously, they found this as a loophole to attach, to talk about it. I'll be pissed too if I was Cardi B and Offset, a whole Nicki Minaj paying me dust without response. And my label is focusing on, Barbie World instead of Bongos after giving me 2 million budget. I'll be pissed too. So I'll look for a loophole to attach myself one way or the other, allegedly, in my opinion. Anyway, Nicki did go to QueenRadio. A lot of ops lapdogs were expecting her to name drop, but she did not name drop anyone. She was actually talking in codes to the several audios that I've listened on Twitter. Now, DJ Academics is calling the other upcoming rappers from New York that Nicki was hanging out with is quote-unquote goons, which was not a good word. They are upcoming rappers from New York, so we better get it right. I'm surprised with a lot of babs claiming that listening to Nicki Minaj on this episode, it wasn't fun as usual because they're expecting her to name drop something that did not happen, but she was speaking with a lot of codes, so that did surprise me. Anyway, moving to this sexy brown skin that she wore, a pastor is being exposed for being thirsty under her comments. My god, that kitty looks mighty juice, Miss Minaj. Haha. I hope this is not a real account of that pastor. Maybe somebody else hacked it, my opinion. Talk of business, she has added other products, body gel, shower gel, you name it. Very soon she will be ready to drop, ready to put it out there. So tell me think about that. On an article about has hip-hop sampling gotten lazy. Now it's very interesting how they're using Koi's Lorraine's face, and she is definitely not representing hip-hop, but she's definitely representing the sampling gotten lazy, in my opinion. She has a lot of samples in her catalog, samples of samples, in my opinion. I'm assuming that what happens when you samples a lot, they use your face as an explanation. On Taylor Swift, when she did drop the track list, some people did zoom it and found several things featuring Nicki Minaj, and then there was some speculation that she could have attended or would be attending at the QueenRadio that was almost the same time that was hinting on one of the music videos, but we already know that did not happen. Nicki did sit with a bunch of other up and coming rappers from New York, so I just hope it's a new music. That's my opinion. Moving on, Drake thanking his friend Megan, who was in front of him during the tour. It's All a Blood tour, but he claims that Meg, not this Meg, so everybody speculated it was Megan Thee Stallion that he was throwing short at type of beef. Now I'm sure Megan Thee Stallion is very pissed, definitely very tired of it, but it's Drake, always coming for the weak, allegedly. Again, on Megan Thee Stallion and Doja Cat, can Megan round circles around her? That's a lot of people debate on Twitter. I do believe Megan can rap around circles, but they're both not lyrical. That's my opinion. The album did link, but it's not making no noise in my opinion. So you tell me what you think about that. Even though the matches are out now, you can get one if you want. Now there was a Billboard article showing the previous debut of her albums, and people are speculating with this article. Definitely Scarlett's album is going number 1 this year. It will debut at number 1. So give me your opinion on that if you think it will debut at number 1. She's out here promoting, the Scarlett album with her fans, claiming that she does love them now that the album has dropped. She wants those numbers. She has name dropped Remy and still throwing shots. So I hope she does not backtrack. A real rapper does not backtrack. If she wants to be respected as a rapper, then to not backtrack and start claiming their critics. All of a sudden, it's Twitter changing into X. That's not a real rapper, but you'll give me opinion on that. Now, the album has debuted at number 4 on US Apple Music so far, and the last post on chart data is her becoming the first female rapper surpassing 70 monthly listeners. There is no top 10 debut of her album or any of her singles. So give me opinion on that. Do you think the fans prefer to stream but not buy on US iTunes, but it may still debut at number 1? Because she is Doja Cat. She's getting that push. She gives props to JCole. She say, I want to be like JCole and do the albums with no feature. He really is the greatest rapper of all time, and his impact undeniable. His album are almost all him, so his fans only hear him and resonate. I want that same impact. Now, my opinion is JCole is lyrical, very, very lyrical. Even if it's not 100%, I hope Doja can try that, work the same way. On Lizzo, she has been awarded of her behavior humanitarian awards at the Black Music Action Coalition Gala. So give me your opinion on that. She was there with a bunch of other plus size models. I don't know whether those are her dancers or her friends. So give me your opinion on that, for her being rewarded after all that has happened. Now I'll give it props to her Atlantic label. Her label did work overnight for her to get the humanitarian award. I don't know whether it was announced before or after, but props to them all. On Rihanna, she did show her bundle of joy baby boy named Riot. So tell me think about that. Now Rihanna, I don't know what's wrong with Rihanna. Instead of just posting on her internet, she didn't even post on the Instagram. I doubt it. But she called the paparazzi, just like she called the paparazzi on her first pregnancy, her first born son. The pictures were kind of like sabotaged. So give me an opinion on that. Latto is at Milan Fashion Week. So with all these photos that have been circulating on the internet, obviously, people are claiming she is beginning to dress up as an A-lister. And she's a fashion icon. Can you imagine the delusional fan bases? Anyway, moving on to her performing at the Global Festival, thanks to JCole, who is headlining at the festival, and they're claiming Anita accidentally linked this info on her Instagram. Mulatto is not a big deal of an A-lister to be having accidentally linked information. It was supposed to be out there. Let's get it right. She's going to perform 7, not any other song she will be performing. I highly doubt it. Her fan bases, on the other hand, they are in high anticipation of which other female rapper she's going to be working with next. Megan and Latto, they've already worked together. Let's get it right. I don't know, was that Rosalina? Caesar, Doja Cat. Anyway, Lizzo, Miley Cyrus. Anyway, let's move on to her alleged cancel 777 video. Now it only had 3 seasons, and the listeners were already 5,000. They were very, very less. It wasn't such of a big deal. No offense to Mulatto, she didn't have that fan base to tune in and support her. What a shock. The only one that made a buzz a little bit was with Chloe. Lola Brooke didn't even make so much noise, and Brooklyn Nicole. It is such a shock that it even went for 3 seasons. But give me your opinion if you think it is cancelled or not. On Normani, because of the Spotify billboard advertisement, people are speculating there is some teasing of Normani music coming on the way. Now this is getting redundant and tiring. Normani needs to be, jailed at this point. If you're not going to be posting music, don't be teasing about them 2 months ago. That's my opinion. So give me your opinion if you don't mind. See you in another video. Stay safe. Love you all. Bye.